Your phone suddenly lights up. It's a message from someone you've never met, and they're offering you thousands of dollars for a single job. No warning, no explanation, just an unbelievable amount of money and one decision that could change everything. The instructions are simple. Find information, break into a system, or gain access to something that isn't supposed to be accessible. No office, no uniform, no manager standing over your shoulder, just a laptop, an encrypted chat, and a promise of money. Welcome to the hidden world of hackers for hire. But being a hacker for hire isn't the glamorous life movies make it look like. There are no dramatic green screens filled with scrolling code, and there isn't always a genius typing at lightning speed. In reality, the work can involve long hours of research, careful planning, technical knowledge, and constant fear of making one mistake. And depending on the client and the job, crossing the wrong line can turn a profitable assignment into a criminal investigation. The first part of the job is finding clients. Some hackers operate in legitimate cybersecurity, where companies hire security professionals to test their systems with permission. These ethical hackers are paid to find weaknesses before criminals do. But others operate outside the law, accepting requests to access accounts, steal confidential information, disrupt websites, or investigate people without their permission. In those circles, trust is difficult to establish. Clients may hide their identities, and hackers may hide theirs. A potential client might approach with a vague request. They don't necessarily explain everything immediately. Instead, they describe a problem and ask whether the hacker can solve it. The hacker has to decide whether the job is technically possible, whether it is legal, and whether the client can actually be trusted to pay. That decision can be more important than the technical work itself. Money is often the biggest attraction. A skilled cybersecurity professional can earn a legitimate salary protecting companies, while illegal operators may be offered large payments for risky assignments. But the money comes with a price. There is no normal employment contract, no legal protection, and no guarantee that a client will pay. Worse, the person offering the money could secretly be law enforcement, another criminal, or someone attempting to trap the hacker.
Once a job is accepted, research begins. Contrary to popular belief, hacking isn't always about attacking a computer directly. Information is often the most valuable starting point. Public websites, social media, company records, leaked credentials, old documents, and exposed technical details can reveal how an organization operates. In legitimate penetration testing, security professionals use this type of information to identify weaknesses with authorization. Criminal hackers may use similar research for completely different purposes. This is where patience becomes critical. A hacker may spend hours understanding a target before doing anything technical. What systems does the organization use? Who manages them? What security controls exist? Where could a weakness potentially exist? The objective is to understand the environment rather than blindly attacking it. For legitimate security testers, the next stage involves controlled testing. They may examine applications, networks, authentication systems, or other authorized targets to determine whether weaknesses exist. The goal isn't destruction, it's evidence. A professional security report might explain what was discovered, why it matters, how serious the risk is, and how the organization can fix it. For an illegal hacker, however, the objective can be very different. They may be trying to steal information, gain unauthorized access, spy on someone, or cause disruption. That's where the consequences become serious. Every unauthorized action can create evidence. Login records, server logs, payment trails, device information, communications, and other digital traces can eventually help investigators connect activity to a person. And that's one of the biggest misconceptions about hacking, the idea that someone can simply disappear behind a screen. The internet can provide layers of anonymity, but it doesn't guarantee invisibility. Investigators can combine technical evidence with financial records, communication patterns, infrastructure mistakes, and human behavior. Sometimes the weakest part of a sophisticated operation isn't the technology, it's the person operating it. Another problem is the client. Imagine completing a dangerous assignment and then realizing the person who hired you never intended to pay you. Or worse, they have information that could identify you. Criminal partnerships are built on distrust. One person may betray another to reduce their own punishment. A client may disappear. A partner may make a mistake. A single conversation can become evidence.
The psychological pressure can also be enormous. A legitimate cybersecurity professional can usually discuss their work openly with colleagues. A criminal hacker cannot. They may constantly worry about whether their computer is compromised, whether someone is watching them, or whether a previous job is finally being investigated. And then there is the ethical question. Just because someone can access something doesn't mean they should. A person's private messages, photographs, financial information, or personal accounts aren't simply digital objects waiting to be opened. Unauthorized access can cause real damage to real people. Businesses can lose money. Individuals can lose their privacy. Victims can spend months recovering from identity theft or data exposure. That's why the same technical skills can lead to two completely different careers. One path uses hacking knowledge to attack. The other uses it to defend. Ethical hackers are hired by companies specifically because they think like attackers. They look for vulnerabilities, test security controls, document weaknesses, and help organizations strengthen their defenses. Instead of stealing information, they protect it. Instead of hiding vulnerabilities, they report them. In fact, some of the world's most valuable cybersecurity professionals began by being fascinated with how systems could be broken. The difference is what they chose to do with that knowledge. So what is it really like to be a hacker for hire? It's a world built on information, technical skill, secrecy, and risk. From the outside, it might look like easy money and unlimited freedom. From the inside, it can mean uncertainty, paranoia, isolation, and consequences that can last for years. The most dangerous misconception is believing that hacking is simply being smarter than everyone else. In reality, cybersecurity is a constant battle between curiosity and responsibility. The same person who knows how to break into a system can also know exactly how to protect it. And perhaps that's the biggest lesson of all. At the end of the day, a laptop is just a piece of hardware. The real power never lies inside the machine. It lies in the knowledge behind it, and most importantly, in the choices we make with that knowledge. Technology is a tool, but ethics and awareness are what truly shield us in this digital age. If this journey into the hidden universe of cybersecurity gave you a new perspective, please leave a like. It truly helps the channel grow. Share this video with a friend, a coworker, or anyone who needs to know what really goes on behind the scenes. And if you want to explore more untold stories, secret operations, and the invisible battles shaping our world, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Because in the modern world, the most fascinating stories aren't happening right in front of our eyes. They're unfolding quietly, line by line, behind a screen. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.